Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a voiceover for Logan's video. And without further ado, we're just going to jump right in. Okay, so here we have some Jaclyn Hill makeup. It's just great makeup. It's all I buy. And you can see all the colors there. We're not going to use any of the crazy colors. We're just going to use a simple dark shade of neutral. And then we're going to put it on our eyes first, because that's where you have to start whenever you're doing makeup, because if you start anywhere else, it just doesn't look right. So after putting about 8 or 9 layers on that, we're going to switch to a darker neutral color, and this one is going to go over our eyes because the first application wasn't good enough. And then we're going to switch brushes because that brush got dirty, and you can just throw these brushes away whenever you're done with them. It doesn't matter how much you spend on them, just throw them away after first use. That's what I always do. And then after you get done putting your 8th or 9th layer of the second color over your eyes, we can move to our next step, which is a lighter color this time with a different brush. Remember, replace your brush every time. And now we're going to have a third color over the top of our eyes. And really, you can put as many layers as you want on this. I usually go with about 7 or 8, just to make sure that, the colors really shade really well. And, okay, now we're going to move on to whatever this thing is. I can't remember the name of it. It's eyeliner. Yeah, eyeliner. Okay, so we're going to line our eyes. I guess that's why they call it eyeliner, which is really smart, honestly. And you have to be sure to hold your eye open while you do this. That way, if you poke yourself, you can scream at the top of your lungs. And then you take a Q-tip and wipe out the excess. That's pretty obvious. And then more eyeliner. And this one's going to go on the bottom of your eyes. Nope, top. Just kidding. We're going to go to the top of the eyes. Oh, and if you mess up, it's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. We're going to be like Bob Ross and just make that into a happy little tree. There we go. And if you're more of an emo or goth girl, then you can really apply this on super thick, but we're just going to have a light layer for this. And once again, Q-tip, clean up the excess because it gets all over your eyelashes, and that'll transfer to the bottom of your eyelids. And then we do the other side the same way. Remember, happy little trees, just like Bob Ross would have wanted. And then we're going to add some wing tips. Those are my favorite. And then make it a little bit thicker to have it transition well into the rest of the eyelash. And when you finish with the other side, we're going to move on to the next step, which is our foundation, which is my favorite part. And before you put this foundation on, you're going to clean your face because you don't want to have your face all dirty. And this is that specific brand of foundation. And just be sure you really lather this on thick. You don't want to have any blemishes or acne showing. And you want to line your face first and work your way in with this daughter. And daughters are the same kind of thing. You can just use them once and you're done. You don't have to worry about cleaning them. And actually, a good thing about these daughters that I buy, the more colorful they are, the more flavor they actually have. So you can eat them when you're done. And like this one is purple, so it has like a great flavor to it. One of my favorites. I wouldn't recommend the brown ones. And for our next step, we're going to put more foundation under our eyes because this helps transition from the dark of our eyeliner to the light of our foundation. And put a little bit under your nose, put it on your forehead, put it under your eyes. Just dot it around because you don't want to have one different color on one part of your face. You want it to transition all the way around. And once we're done with that, we're going to blot it again. Just get a little more flavor on this blotter because I usually eat these after. It's really good. And then we're going to move on to my favorite part. Yeah. This is our let's call it concealer. Pretty sure that's what it's called. And this just sets the foundation and the makeup so it doesn't run whenever you sweat or cry or get rained on. It helps seal in the makeup, so you can leave it on for days, really. I've seen people do it before. Why the hell not? And this one, same thing. We're going to do a couple layers just to make sure it stays on there. And just be sure you spread it around real nicely. It's going to be really powdery. And you can put a little bit in your hair. That way your hair kind of matches your makeup. You know, one of my favorite things. Be sure you blend it into your neck too. That way you don't have to wear a turtleneck to cover up the difference in the skin tone on your neck and the skin tone on your face. And this next part's the best part of the whole video after we get done finishing up our foundation sealer. We're going to move on to this little circle thing. And it's just powder. It's this stuff brightens up all your makeup. And then, oh yeah, and then we got some wine. So now that we're done, we take some drinks and get turned up for the night, everybody. Bitches be wild, and you know me, dog. What up? And now we're gonna add our highlight, because this makes it look like we belong in a Mardi Gras parade, because that's what makeup is nowadays. So we want to put bright spots on our forehead and the tip of our nose, and after that, we get whatever the hell this is. Oh, the eyebrow mascara. Yeah, everybody loves the eyebrow mascara. And doggy. I think doggy. Okay, bye, doggy. And the eyebrow mascara is the darkens everything, and it really, it really accentuates all the bright makeup we've put on. It's all about comparing and contrasting. Pretty basic art technique, and makeup really is art after all. So you want to make sure to get every little hair you can. Don't be afraid to go over it 6 or 7 times, because the darker your eyebrows look, the better the rest of your makeup's going to look, because it's going to distract people from the rest of your face. And after we get done combing our eyebrows and darkening them, we're going to go back over our eyelids again and try to shade those with the darkness of our eyebrows. And back over it again with the mascara pen. We're just going to do some final touch-ups here at the end, because you don't want to do these early, since we have to do so much work around the eyes. You don't want to have to have everything perfect at the beginning. So now is whenever we finish up touching everything up and making it look all pretty. And then we get some glitter. Favorite thing ever. It's just glue and glitter. I made this myself. And the glue obviously helps it stick on. And then just whatever kind of glitter you want. I used gold for this video. Just be sure to be really careful, because that'll sting your eyes really bad and it takes forever to get out. Glitter's like the herpes of craft supplies. You can't get rid of it, no matter how hard you try. See, look at that. So, and then we get our foundation back out. No, not our foundation. This is, our eye stuff. Yeah. We get that back out for we're just going to call them the tips. And then we got to make our eyelashes pop. You can use fake lashes, or you can just use this stuff. But for this one, we're going to use fake lashes. Nope, thought that was fake lashes. It said magnetic lash on it. Doesn't make any sense. And here's our finished product. So, you know, hope you enjoyed the video. I know I did. I know I had just as much fun watching it as I did voicing it over. Hopefully you had just as much fun watching it. Bye!